All right, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about how to freelance if you're under 18. Talking and walking through this, I technically only completed one freelance project, I believe, when I was under 18. Well, actually, my bad. I'm going to take that back. I completed loads, literally loads. But, it was all sort of, smaller scale stuff, banners for YouTubers when I did some graphic design, intros, right? 3D intros when I did some Cinema 4D style stuff. So I've been getting paid to make stuff for quite a long time, but I just didn't even realize it was kind of freelance back then because I was like 14 and they were all like little small deals, right? Like, the max I would probably get was like 20 bucks for a banner, right? To make someone a YouTube banner or something like that, right? Good times. But today we're talking about how to freelance if you're under 18. I obviously have some experience there, but my real main freelance client main job that I ever had when I was under 18 was my older brother worked at a startup company in New York, and he basically got the team to hire me to do video because I was a video creator. I was 17 years old, and they hired me for 150 bucks to edit together like a press release video of their app that they were, sending off to the press so the press could understand what the app was about and therefore, accurately write and report about it, in a favorable way. Basically, I was making some promotional pieces for my older brother's company. That was the first ever freelance thing I did. I was 17. And freelancing, if you're under 18, is obviously completely legal. It's not illegal for someone under 18 to make money. It's just not. It is illegal for them to use freelance websites because a lot of the freelance websites specifically tell you you've got to be 18. So technically, you're breaking the rules if you're signing up to those sites and you're under 18. Now, did the website telling me I couldn't sign up stop me from signing up when I was under 18 to any website? It didn't. It didn't stop me. I had a PayPal when I wasn't 18. I had a this when I wasn't this, and I had a that when I wasn't this. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you're, if you want it, you're gonna make it happen. That's what I'll say. All right, I'll leave that with you. So if you want it, you're gonna make it happen. If you are a kind of rule-abiding person, which they exist, blessing to you. Shout out to you, there's multiple ways of doing something. Then there are alternative routes. I think the best way to do freelancing if you're under 18 and you might have a problem with the freelance websites, right? Because technically you're not meant to be there or whatever, is go direct to the client, right? Instead of having to go to a middleman, which is a freelance website, right? Go direct to the client. The best way to go direct to clients is through, a direct social channel to them. So either, or not even social channel, a direct channel to them. So sending them a tweet, tweeting them, DMing them on Instagram, sending them an email with their email, and also finding these people. So if you're under 18, a phenomenal kind of like template client for you could be YouTubers. YouTubers are great clients, especially if you're under 18, because if you're under 18, you probably watch a lot of YouTube, right? So you're already familiar with the format. Boom. You're familiar with the format. You watch a lot of YouTube. You understand how to edit videos. You understand that they should be, short, snappy, whatever. You understand YouTube, right? So editing a YouTube video isn't the hardest thing to do in the world. I speak from experience. The first main editing that I really got into and started making a consistent income from was YouTuber video editing because not only, is it relatively simple, which pretty much always it is, but also they need a consistent amount of it to basically rapidly grow your YouTube channel and to just grow your YouTube channel in general. You have to be producing consistent content, which means that not only is there just one project for you, there's multiple. So if you're, a freelancer under 18, jumping in with a YouTube channel, especially an up-and-coming one, is a great way to do it because they're going to give you a steady stream of work. It's going to be pretty simple, and you can actually go directly to them via, either Twitter or sending them an email. Now, how would you find that email? That's a very good question. All you got to do to find any YouTuber's email, this is literally any YouTuber, is go to their About page on their YouTube channel, and there will be a bit that says show email. That's all you got to do. You could find any YouTuber's email, send them an email, and send them an email in a way that appeals to them. So maybe you say, instead of saying, hey, I want to be your editor, I charge $100 a video, and basically those are my rates. Give me a shout if you want to pay me that. That's like very self-serving, isn't it? But that's literally like a little bit exaggerated, but kind of not. That's kind of how most people apply for work. Like, hey, what can you do for me? Don't do that. What you want to do is you want to say, hey, make it appeal to them. So, hey, what's going on? I saw you're uploading 3 videos a week. I think if you brought me on as an editor, we could upload 7 videos a week. That would lead to you doing better. You'd make more money, therefore, blah, blah, blah. Basically, you frame it in a way that appeals to them. That's very, very crucial, very key. Obviously, if you're providing value first, you're showing how they can benefit, they're going to be more inclined to want to enter into this deal with you, basically making you have more clients, making more money, etc., etc., etc. Next up, you could go to Twitter. So if you're under 18, another method is Twitter. You can go to Twitter and you can type in, I need a video editor. You can then filter it to latest, and you can actually just apply to people who are literally asking Twitter. It'll say 19 minutes ago, and someone will be saying, you know, say the name's Bob, and the name, you know, is Bob. It's like, hey, Twitter world, I'm really looking for a video editor. I got 2 videos a week, but I just can't edit them anymore. Please suggest me someone who is fast and reliable. They'll tweet that, right? And you can then get direct access to that tweet by typing I need a video editor, because that's a phrase in their tweet, therefore it's going to pop up for you when you search it, and just reply to every single one of these people. Every single day, go there, apply to every single one of these people, and you'll convert. You will get work, 100%. It's not going to be the most professional clients in the world, because at the end of the day, it's not the most professional setting in the world. If you go into a fucking ghetto bar in a back alley of some dodgy country, right, the conversations you're having in there probably isn't the same conversations you're having in a Wall Street, boardroom or whatever, right? Because you fucking entered a different environment, therefore different characters hang out in this environment, right? So it's the same type of thing. Twitter is, you know, a little better than a dodgy back alley bar, but it is, for the freelance world, Twitter is the dodgy back alley bar of the freelance world, right? Meaning that the clients aren't going to be super professional at the end of the day. If you want that, just pretend you're 18 and go on to fucking a freelance website and just reap the rewards of that. Is it illegal for me to tell you to pretend you're 18? Listen, man, I fucking pretended I was 18 to be on any website I was on when I was below 18. If it said 18, it made me want to, if it said 18 only, it made me want to sign up quicker than a site that didn't. You know what I mean? Basically, the point is, don't get put off by some of this type of stuff. But also, for legal reasons, I'm not suggesting you to go break any rules, because at the end of the day, my channel is getting bigger, and I don't want to be reliable for some fucking bullshit later down the road. Thank you guys for watching the video. Have a nice day. Peace out. And this has been Freelancing if you're under 18. Just to summarize quick, you can't legally use freelance websites, but that never stopped me when I was under 18. I basically used any website I wanted. Not saying you should. I'm just saying that I did back in the day when I was under 18. Go straight to the client if you are not going to mess with the freelance websites via Twitter, via YouTube. Those are just 2 methods. You can be creative. You can find other ways. You can DM. Instagram's huge. Use DM. Target YouTubers. Perfect, and I'll repeat this again, perfect clients for beginner freelancers, especially if you're under 18, because you understand the type of content that they're making. YouTube videos, you watch YouTube videos all day probably. You know about creating YouTube videos. They need a consistent amount of work. They are, not the most professional, crazy people in the world, so they don't care if you're under 18 or whatever, which, if you're editing for a more official brand or whatever, maybe they would care. And is that it? Oh yeah, also, a lot of the cases, YouTubers are making money from AdSense revenue, so it's a no-brainer to reinvest it into an editor, which will enable them to make more content, therefore make more money. And overall, that right there is my little spiel on the freelancing if you're under 18 topic. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day, and see you later.